Hello everyone, this is Dan Riley for Sports Talk. Per reports, the winner of the Kentucky Derby has tested positive for a banned substance. It never feels good to hear an athlete of any kind tested positive, but when it's a big event, like in this case the Kentucky Derby, our collective jaws drop to the floor. It's because that feeling of trust we have has been broken. That race will be stained forever if that horse's B sample comes back positive. And even if it did, we would hear excuses. Now, Bob Baffert, the most controversial man in horse racing, admits that yes, his horse tested positive. And now people are apparently wondering if other races he won were the result of doping his horse too. Look, this will put horse racing under an even bigger microscope than it already was, for good reason. Ironically, this is going to look just like baseball in the late aughts. Remember the steroid scandal? Everybody wanted to get news on it. Everybody demanded that Congress get involved, and it did. And for all I know, that's where this is headed. Look, maybe horse racing is overdue for this. I don't know. But this is a situation where horse racing could be on its last throes, but we'll just have to wait and see. Thing is, this won't be fun for anyone involved, obviously. From now on, every race will lead to paranoia even though there's testing. Did the winning horse get injected with, say, some kind of steroid? Was this race legit? Was it on the level? Why isn't horse racing tested more often? All these questions will be out in the open, asked on SportsCenter, all those kind of things. Horse racing is going to go through a very, very dark period. I don't know if we're going to see someone involved in this face criminal charges. Maybe we won't. I don't know, but now we might have, for all I know, animal rights activists getting involved. We'll have sports writers looking in and writing the ugliest things that we missed what was going on behind closed doors at things like the Preakness Stakes, the Kentucky Derby, the works. Horse racing needs to test much more often now, including whenever its off-season is. I don't watch much horse racing. And just for good measure, it should crack down on any sort of gambling. But my concern right now is drugs. People are going to really wonder why they should go to the races now. And people who lost bets on this, for all I know, the races they lost money on, they're probably going to file lawsuits. We'll have the feds looking into drug usage, I'm sure. And sooner or later, maybe the government will get involved at a time we have more important things like a pandemic to deal with. But the thing is, the days when people would just watch Seabiscuit race and have faith that there isn't some kind of drug usage going on, those days are gone. And horse racing should be embarrassed and ashamed of itself that it even put itself in this position. Start testing more often. Make it harder to get away with this stuff. Test for more drugs, because at the end of the day, horse racing can't survive this. Next week, I am going to be looking into a very ugly scandal that's breaking out at the University of Michigan, involving a report that alleges some very shady looking the other way by the University of Michigan involving abuse of student athletes back when Bo Schembechler was the coach. And I'm sure you're all wondering what the consequences will be for the program and school going forward. I'm Dan Riley. Thank you so much for tuning in, and so long.